And welcome back to the Poolcast. It is Tuesday, January 20th, 2015. I'm Patrick Watson, your host for today's Poolcast. With me today, I have Corey Foster, Chief Pool Installer from Powerplay Pools. How you doing today, Corey?
Great, Patrick. Thanks. How are you?
Pretty good, thanks. I just wanted to circle back on something we were talking about a couple days ago, which was the cost of the trades. So these things, electrical and gas, obviously fall outside of our contract because they are specialty trades, and we're always upfront about that. Electrical, gas, as well as water, really fall outside of our bailiwick. Water is obviously pretty straightforward, but electrical and gas, people ask me, so what determines the cost, the variable cost of these two components, electricity and gas, for my pool to run? So maybe take a couple minutes and just run us through a few things that do affect the cost of these trades.
Well, first of all, Patrick, a lot of times we do pools and their equipment pads or sheds are very close to where, the gas meters are, the electrical panels, stuff like that. So there's not a very long run. So that affects the price, obviously, versus running it 100 feet away in the far corner of your property and more trenching, more wire, more gas line, stuff like that. Other factors being the components you have with your pool, possibly irrigation system outside the pool, lighting, landscape lighting, lighting in the pool shed. Those are all different factors that we really, that's not our trade, but we try to give people an estimate on what it roughly costs for their budget to do the pool equipment that they've purchased from us. So, and roughly with the distances, we try and give them a ballpark so that when they prepare their budget for the project, that gives them a rough idea. Now, obviously, they're very free to get quotes from anyone they like. Obviously, we deal with people on a regular basis, so we have lots of good tradesmen that we call in that will definitely come over and give them a quote. So we just try to give them a rough idea to help them out in their budget process. And but there are obviously different determining factors to what the final quote will end up being.
Sure, and there's definitely a point there to underline, especially when it comes to the electrical, is that it's much better to have this thought through and part of the plan before we start digging the pool. Because if you do want to have electricity run to your pool house, whether it be to light up your pool house or to do some interesting landscape lighting, certainly this is good to have as part of the plan, because it's much easier to do trenching before the pool is dug and before the concrete or interlock is installed than afterwards, right?
Exactly. We like to try and help the customer think of all the possibilities that they will have either at the time of installation or in the future, so that if it means us just running empty conduits for them or whatever, it has the convenience for them in the long term that if they want to do anything, they have the capability and it's not going to be a big cost for them.
Absolutely. Oh, one other thing there. What other kinds of features that go with a pool can draw upon the gas line? Like, is there anything that you can think of that would require additional trenching and additional gas?
Well, we have firebowl water features. So that actually have water come out of them with flames on top as well. We have just fire pits that go with our landscaping around our pools, gas fire pits, gas fireplaces, anything to do with that. So these are very important things to be thought out, even if they're going to go in the future. So that depending on how much hardscaping you have, interlock, i.e., stamped concrete, running those gas lines underneath that is definitely a good idea to have done before any of the hardscaping is done.
Absolutely. So when we're dealing with electrical and gas, it's good to take the big picture approach and think just beyond the pool itself and say, okay, well, what other features am I considering in my backyard that may require electrical and gas? Better to plan them out now than try to do them after the fact, right?
Exactly. Even if it's something you're not going to do this year, it's going to be there next year when you want to do it, and it'll be easy to install.
Well, that was great, Corey. Thanks again for joining us, and I hope you have a great week.
Sounds good, Patrick. Thanks to you, and you too.
Thanks again. And thank you out there for listening. If you have any questions about a new pool installation or on servicing your existing pool, we can be reached through our website, powerplaypools.com, our Facebook page, or give us a call, 613-839-7675. The number again is 613-839-7675. Our store location is at 1148 March Road. We'd love to have you stop by, get your water tested, or just talk about your pool. I'm Patrick Watson. Thanks again, and have a great week.